Hello, my YouTube family. I'm doing this video a little bit in the dark because the person does not want to reveal herself. But she has some very interesting story that I want to share with you guys. This is Melissa, and Melissa, she works in a, well, how are you, Melissa?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay, talk louder. What do you do for a living, Melissa?
I'm a medical technologist in a hospital lab, a psych hospital lab.
A psych hospital. So, and she does not want to reveal her face because she's going to be talking about some very interesting stuff that she doesn't want to.
The hospital I work for is very strict because they've had like several kind of scandals in the past.
What kind of scandals?
Like there was a psych ER patient who escaped and then ended up killing himself later that day. There was a recent tie with a woman who was found outside of St. Pete in the water in a trash bag that she was last seen at one of the hospital campuses.
And she was found chopped up in a plastic bag?
She wasn't chopped up.
Okay.
But she was in a bag.
She was in a bag.
Yeah.
And they found her and she was dead inside that bag.
Yeah, and I mean, they're only connected because that's the last place she was seen.
Right.
But it's still not, it's still not good PR.
I agree. We will not say where the hospital is from, of course, but she had some very interesting things that she wanted to say regarding when it's the full moon. So what happens when it's the full moon?
The full moon just like gives everybody a little bit of an extra charge, so everybody's a little intensified in some way, and I think most people are, if they're in touch with themselves enough to understand that. And a lot of psych patients really are, because they're really functioning at the basic levels, so they're more sensitized.
So what usually happens? Give me some examples of what happens when it's the full moon. How long you been working there?
I've been I've been at that hospital for 6 years.
6 years.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, so you're a veteran.
Yes.
And so what are the examples that they do? For example, when it's the full moon?
I mean, it's just when all the crazy stuff happens. It's always busy.
Give us the scoop. What kind of crazy things?
I mean, there's, you name it. There's, lately we've had a lot of, just regular sick people because it's respiratory season. So that's there. But then on top of that, the psych patients have been increased because of the holidays too. So,
what is one of the worst things that you've seen that kind of says, oh my goodness, I can't do this?
I've never said that.
Well, what was one of the strongest things that you've seen?
I mean, so I actually don't really have that much patient interaction because I work in the lab. I never have a reason to need to leave the lab. Sometimes I do because I work at night and I get bored, so I'll go down and help in the ER or help the phlebotomist in the morning on the floors. But I mean, you see all sorts of crazy things, like just on a regular day. I've seen a girl who is talking on a phone that doesn't work, and having a whole conversation and then banging it on the wall. And I mean, it's not like the movies where it's, you
Right.
know, people in cages. It's
Right,
not that level.
right. But
But
there's still security, and it gets
yes,
kind of intense sometimes.
all the doors are locked. Recently, a psych patient stole an employee's badge and ran down the staircase that patients shouldn't be able to get through, and actually like ran right into the lab.
Oh wow!
I wasn't there, but I
With
wish I
that
was.
that ID, they were able to open doors, probably, right? Oh wow! So he wanted to escape.
Yeah, he wanted to escape, I guess.
Oh wow!
So, you know, sometimes it can get a little nerve-wracking because people are...
Now the whole psych ward is on high alert, looking for this person, right?
Oh yeah, the whole hospital was. I mean, I wasn't personally there, so I've only heard stories about it, but yeah, I think there were multiple groups of people looking for him.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what else you would say?
I mean, about the full moon in particular?
Yes, yeah.
I mean, it really is just an intensification. It's just everything is busier. Any kind of normal thing. I mean, like we see a lot of just people who are in like psychosis. There's a lot of drug use in this area, and you know that causes a lot of it.
Yes.
So there's a lot of people who, you know, are just...
And this hospital has all type of ages.
Adults.
Yes. But adults of different ages.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. There's a geriatric unit. There's a couple of different units. There's one they call, I don't want to say what it's called, but there's one that they can get to when like they've done really good. It's like you want to be able to go there.
Yes.
You have a lot of freedoms there.
Oh, I see. So when they do good and they take their medication, they get rewarded of different things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, when they don't get in trouble. Yeah.
So there you guys have it. This is the Florida Uber Eats driver. My customer, my passenger, she just wanted to talk about her psychic position that she has at this hospital. God bless America. Please drive safe, guys.